Oh, wow.
What the fuck was that? I know this topic and this situation has been discussed till ad nauseum, but we're just tuning in a couple days afterwards, so I'm going to give my take on this. This was completely and utterly fucking ridiculous. Something's wrong with Will Smith, and this, on all accounts, was not the way to handle something. I'm hearing all of these comments and his commentary and people championing what he did. He was defending his wife's honor. Miss Pinkett, in my opinion, has terrible character, and she consistently clearly shows a lack of complete respect, contempt, and some level of jealousy for Will. But moving that aside, the whole thing was completely out of line. For you to look over, first to be laughing, and then to look at her, and then upon her displeasure, think that it's okay for you to walk up on another man who's exquisitely dressed, just doing his job, and assault him because of a joke is completely asinine. It is out of control. Will Smith is unstable, and he needs some level of help. But that's what tends to happen when you have been emasculated in front of the whole world. You've been downtrodden, and you are starting to, as a man, unravel in some level of emotional state and suffering from some level of PTSD and narcissistic abuse. Men, at no point in time is anything like this. If you were supposed to represent high-level man and high-level class as a man, are you supposed to handle anything like this in this manner, in this particular way? I am disgusted, and I am very, very upset that one black man had assaulted and attacked another black man and gave men in the black male community another complete black eye. We look stupid in front of everybody. It's not tolerated. Clearly, he's going to get reprimanded, and as I understand, he's probably going to be banned or is banned from the Academy Awards for about 10 years. But this is just completely unacceptable. And this goes back to the actual piece we did in regards to men controlling your emotions and not assaulting and attacking another man at the behest of your woman without having all the details and facts first, especially if she's the one who is double-crossed and initiated or created the problem. So, take care of yourself. Let's do a better job of solidifying our reputation and creating the space for ourselves to be the man and represent the value that we actually are. I'm tired of this shit happening. We got to do a better job. This situation is disgusting. And I hope none of you guys take after this and try to do any of this in public. This is bullshit.
First thing first, I got to commend Chris Rock for his patience and for not furthering the embarrassment that Will Smith brought upon the world. I'm very disappointed in Will Smith. I'm disgusted at his actions. I mean, if he wanted to see him or speak to him, he could have called him after the show. He could have pulled him aside. He could have not worked with him in the future. I mean, there's a lot of other ways Will Smith could have handled it with class. But to go up and smack someone in front of the whole world, especially another black man, it put a very bad taste in my mouth, and it was embarrassing to the black community. I mean, I'm a fan of Will Smith and his work that he's done, but up to this point, what he just did disappointed me, and I gotta call it out. That was some bullshit. That was some bitch shit. And I feel like he did it in front of the world to try to act like he was trying to win his masculinity back because his woman emasculated him with her little red table talk. Will Smith has been the butt of many a jokes behind Jada Pinkett Smith and her infatuation with Tupac and August. So this man being emasculated, feeling as if he has to prove himself, did something extremely stupid, which made him actually look weaker. So the effects were opposite of what he was trying to achieve. And a lot of this stems back to how he's being treated from his wife. Now, not to blame completely the situation on Jada, because Will is a man and he's to be held responsible. But we do have to acknowledge that she is emasculating him and she's not good for him. I think we can all see at this point that Will needs some help and he needs to separate from Miss Pinkett. He laughed at the joke at first, and then after he saw the eye roll of his wife, he decided to get up and try to act like he's the man, furthering the embarrassment of himself and his family. He deserves to be reprimanded. He shouldn't have even been allowed to stay. They should have kicked him out. I have no idea how he got to stay there in that chair and enjoy the rest of the show, but I definitely would recommend no men ever do anything of the sort. If you want to speak to somebody, man, pull them aside or catch them backstage. Do it with class, and even if you got to get gutter, do it backstage. But in front of the world like that made us look like, as a people, we were embarrassed. We're embarrassed. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't respect Will Smith's move. He does not look more of a man to me. He looks weaker than ever to me. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jada Pinkett left him, because she was probably looking for a reason to leave anyway. You can just tell things are going the wrong direction. Things are going the wrong direction for Will, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jada Pinkett broke up with him. Probably be for the better for Will Smith.